unseen, unheard.
I can't believe you're alive. When they dragged you to Liviona's clinic, I assumed the worst. How do you feel? And yet you rallied your spirits and reported for duty. Your dedication is admirable. But we'll return to the topic of your untimely demise shortly. Our first order of business is your purpose here in the Living Lands. Did the Emperor send you with anything for me? Your writ of commission, perhaps? Very good. I'm eager to see what our Emperor intends. Now, His Majesty names you a loyal servant of the Aedyran Empire, and an extension of the throne's authority. Thank goodness. At least someone understands the gravity of our situation. Here's something to tide you over. But your work isn't finished just yet. You've seen how wild the Living Lands has become, both in nature. No sooner had you arrived than you found yourself at the center of our troubles. Trust me, we'll get to that. This embassy has no shortage of political foes, but the Dream Scourge is what keeps me up at night. You've seen firsthand what it can do in nature. Thank you, Envoy. The island is incapable. Inquisitor Ludwig thinks the plague is a distraction. She's more concerned about these local rebels fighting against the Empire. They've sabotaged our work, killed our soldiers. Indeed. The killer sent a message. But this is our I won't lie to you, Envoy. Our position is tenuous, but defend it. Inquisitor Ludwig demands these Paradisian rebels must face justice.
You sound like a Raotayan admiral.
I have no taste for it. But our Inquisitor has other ideas. Ludwig goes where she likes. Let's make sure to give her some good news for a change.
Not many get a chance to solve their own murder, you know. I know someone who could help. A dwarven tracker named Marius. Kith or beast, he's staying at the Grinning Ballarrock, not far from the rough part of town, even by the standards of Paradise. I can tell you're skeptical, but remember that you're an outsider here, and a lot of
New weeds, a new beast in the tall grass. Predator or mate?
As you've seen firsthand. You could use some local help, especially if we really are after Paradisans.
I suggest you recruit as many allies as you can, but choose carefully. But before we can send you off to parts unknown, we need assurances. After all, you survived a brush with death. The health of your body is one thing. I'm sure that a scholar of your prestige is more than capable of self-diagnosis. Remember, the assassin is out there. You have the... You'll have tales aplenty, that's for certain. We'll talk more of the...
How about we start with Marius at the Grinning Ballarrock?
Walk in, give her the letter, and go. You can do this.
But what's the point? It's useless without that Adra. Oh, you're don't mean a thing by... No, of course I'm not drunk. You should know, this place is heading quickly and... I understand that. But if some... Sapiento di falda. My latest experiment, I expected... Awakened Adra has already failed me. Which is impossible. I don't...
Please buy something. I'm trying to prove a... My sister, the blacksmith, she doesn't think this... Why keep a dagger under your pillow when you can use a ward stone instead?
You're the one they all crow about. Ha! The mighty Marius, deep in his cups. Ready?
Right. Take another sip of my cool.
No wonder you're hiding behind a mug. You're too worried about being
The dwarf there is Marius. Best try.
I heard you're from Solace Keep. How great a survivor could you be, hiding behind stone walls all your life?
You don't know anything about me, you Aedyr Nimdut. So maybe go back and take another blessed day sip.
But here you are. Tell me, how does one get kicked out of a place that never lets anyone leave?
Dukte Drago Sakasat Jitule. You wanna talk so much, I'll cut you a second mouth across your throat.
I think this is about to get interesting.
I knew you were blessed in Nimdut the moment I saw you coming. Thought maybe I'd teach you a lesson. So I paid the bartender a few gold to drop a tiny bit of Widow's Kiss into a cup and serve your drink in it. Cramps should be starting in a few minutes, so, if you want to fight, we should go ahead and get started.
You won't find many of those in the living lands. Besides, he's letting them off easy.
Oh, I can feel it. Gods, you...
Oh, that is quick. You better get to a healer before the poison spreads to your brain.
You wait, Marius. I'll be back.
Well, that was something.
Marius, this is the infamous Aedyran on...
Well, any friend of Kai's is... Wasn't a bluff. That was a test. Any hunter worth their salt knows Widow's Kiss has no effect if it's ingested. And he actually believed I could pay the bartender to poison someone's drink. Gods, the taverns and... Well, there's always next time. If I'm not mistaken, you're looking for someone to help find the people who killed you. I've been keeping tabs on you since you got here. Godlike, looking like you do, and hauling Kai around like a sick puppy. I need to see the scene of the crime, over by the town gates. I promise there's something left there we can use to track them. Then they wouldn't need much of a reason to go after an Aedyran official. Plenty of stale. Still, it's dangerous to make assumptions based on stereotyping. We'll figure this out, Amakul. Don't you worry.
See, Marius?
I had it under
Now. If you want information, I've got it. It's getting more expensive to bring produce in from Fjord. I hear there's trouble out in Thirdborn.
Know what you're doing. You there. Are you just going to stand there and gawk at that body all day?
He's dead. It's not like I can... Ah, I've seen worse. We'll get to the bottom of this. You, what are you doing? This is a crime scene. That's evidence.
That's the Imperial envoy. Stay out of trouble.
Stay out of trouble.
Surprised they'll let us walk out of here.
Paradise can be a nice place, if you know the right people.
Envoy.
The hunters set that up as a way to earn some extra coin. Right here. This is where the envoy fell.
If it were me, I'd take the shot from up there above the embassy. Let's see if we can get up there.
An interesting day so far. An interesting day indeed.
There are places elsewhere on this island that would kill for those supplies. Literally. Smells familiar, but I can't place it. Whatever it is, it's not used for... The apothecary might know more.
Seems like a good place to start.
Go back to the market and up the stairs to the east.
The Mermaid's Den. Nice place.
The apothecary is in the back alley. Any luck? Hi, Margaret. Don't worry. It just gets fancier from here.
The adherents have come quietly. They will not take us by force, but with rules and charters. They will steal our